Thank you for joining us. I'm Naiba Reynoso. Ahead, taking the bite out of mosquito season, plus stepping up for worker health and safety. But first, following a devastating fire last year, the residents of Huntington Park now have their beloved fire station back in action after an extensive renovation.
It was just before 4 a.m. on Wednesday, May 1st, 2024, when Fire Station 164 firefighters were awakened by a Good Samaritan who alerted them to a fire inside this station.
3, 2, 1,
Welcome to LA County Fire Station 164 here in the amazing city of Huntington Park. Almost a year ago, this station was just ravaged by a fire on the apparatus floor.
Everything was destroyed. The rigs were burned down. Their helmets were melted. The kitchen was gone. Everything was gone. And it was important to me and to the city of Huntington Park that we rebuild the station exactly where it was as quickly as possible.
It was not merely burning through the walls of the building. It was destroying a community landmark, a sanctuary, a sacred place of honor.
The impact that this place had when it burned was tremendous. And the resolve that we've had over the past just shy of a year now to get us to where we are today is utterly amazing. We're calling this the County Miracle.
LA County ISD, under the leadership of Director Michael O, we got this fire station completely refurbished, rebuilt in just about 11 months.
We are moved back into our fire station now. It's a 1962 building, so it had some age, and we kind of like it that way, but we have all new plumbing, all new electrical. We have a fire sprinkler system now. We have a lot of upgrades to bring it to 2025. We want to thank everybody for what they've done to get us back in here today, and thank you for everybody to come out here today to really celebrate that.
To Huntington Park and Cudahy that depend on this fire station, good news to you, you have a brand new fire station and all of your firefighters are back in the home that they love.
And to our firefighters of Station 164, we're excited to give you back the keys to your big house.
The groundbreaking of the Metro G line is good news for commuters who will soon be able to travel from the San Fernando Valley to Greater LA in speed and style. Here's more.
3, 2, 1. I am so excited to be part of the historic groundbreaking of the G line, formerly known as the Orange Line, here in the Valley, and we are so excited to be connecting the Valley not only in this community, but to the greater Los Angeles area. We know that there have been significant investments throughout the Valley because of Measure M, because of Metro, because of the community members who showed up and said, yes, we want to invest in connecting our communities, making sure we have world-class transportation opportunities, making sure we have more buses, which means shorter wait times, so that way people can get to school, they can get to their doctor's appointments, they can get to work. It's been decades in the making, starting from an idea into the work of Measure M, which began almost a decade ago. And so we are just so excited that all of these years later, here we are to this moment. We thank the generations of Angelenos, and especially the Valley residents who have committed their dollars, their time, their patience, because we know construction can be frustrating, but really their passion, investing in this project to make it come to life.
When this project is completed by 2027, the buses will be traveling 16 minutes faster. It'll be smoother for residents and for transit riders and people driving around alike. In LA, every minute counts. So to be able to get that type of travel time savings means that I make it to work on time, I make it to appointments on time. It's going to make a huge difference. It's a really game changer.
Officials from the Department of Public Health are cautioning residents about dengue fever, a mosquito-borne illness that can easily be prevented.
SGV Mosquito, or the Sangre Valley Mosquito and Vector Control District, has partnered with the Los Angeles County Department of Public Health for National Public Health Week for our big dengue event, Let's Beat Dengue Together. Dengue is a vector-borne disease transmitted by mosquitoes, just like West Nile virus as well.
Dengue can be mild or it can be severe. Dengue typically presents as a flu-like illness with fever and non-specific signs and symptoms. So there will be a headache, pain behind the eyes, muscle aches. But 1 in 20 people that are symptomatic can develop severe disease.
Looks like the water, like the algae that glows in the dark.
This is a lot of activations and activities that we have for families to learn about mosquito prevention, how to protect themselves. Us as Vector Control, we're doing 3 different activities here. Our first one is Disease, which is our large inflatable mosquito that's essentially like a mobile museum.
Oh, you got another one. Good job.
And then we filter them right into one of our activities, our larval sorting. So that is getting kids understanding what mosquito larvae look like and the fact that they grow in stagnant water. All kids are doing is grabbing the mosquito larvae and putting them into a separate container.
It is like panning for gold, except you're catching mosquito. There is the pupa. You can see he's rocketing around in there. Now we're going to transfer him into the bowl.
Another activity that we're doing is kind of like a backyard setup. So we have a miniature setup of what a kind of standard backyard looks like. And the idea there is to show people that mosquitoes don't just come from a green pool or a bucket of water.
The
watering bucket and all that.
And then the last activity that we here at San Gabriel Valley is doing for people to learn about mosquitoes is our Mosquito Bros Challenge. So it's essentially a cage full of mosquitoes. Now I know that sounds scary, but it's full of male mosquitoes. And something that we're trying to educate residents about is that mosquitoes, male mosquitoes do not bite, only female mosquitoes bite. So we're challenging people to stick their hand in this cage full of mosquitoes, and they're gonna quickly see that the male mosquitoes are not interested in them at all.
I think Parks After Dark is a good thing to, in the community. I think it's offering a lot of information for people, you know, because I know I learned a lot. I definitely did. Did you learn anything, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We really enjoyed the Parks After Dark and all that stuff, and so we just heard about the soccer clinic. I didn't know they're gonna have the mosquito situation here, but it's good to know. We learn a lot of things.
That's the purpose of Parks After Dark, is to invite outside vendors to come out and provide certain services for the community. Coming to the parks, we got many, many activities for Parks After Dark.
Dile con la mano.
A new Office of Worker Health and Safety will support the needs of workers in high-hazard industries.
In our commitment to equity and the protection of all workers in LA County, the Department of Public Health is proud to launch the Office of Worker Health and Safety, which builds on the success of the Public Health Council's program that was launched during the COVID-19 pandemic to protect frontline workers. The work we do in public health, make no mistake, is nonpartisan, and it's focused on the well-being of our entire population and communities.
Now more than ever, we need to continue to bolden our commitment to worker health and safety, given the ongoing attacks on our immigrant communities. With the launch of the Office of Worker Health and Safety, we will continue to build upon the work of Public Health Council program to ensure that there are really lasting changes for workers all across Los Angeles County.
This is a community that's powerful and is going to make enormous changes to ensure health and safety for all of our workers.
And we are committed to building an infrastructure that is a reflection of what workers in this county need, and to make it known that the Office of Worker Health and Safety is open for business.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on LA County Close Up.